Hey Kong athletes, and welcome to the channel. It's Manda K. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and stay and watch the rest of the video. If you're coming back to the video today, I'll be introducing you to hand balancing, and what we'll be looking at as an introduction to that is the crow stand, the frog stand, or the Bakasana. Now, this is a hand balancing move where you're literally floating and just balancing on your hands. Let me show you what that looks like. Hands. And if you're advanced, you can do a crane. So the most important thing that you need to focus on with this exercise is wrist mobility. If your wrists cannot move in the range that we want them to move, this exercise will be impossible. So let's start with a wrist warm-up. I'll show you from the side. So putting your hand on the floor from the side, always make sure you're starting with a wrist warm-up as well whenever you're doing anything on your hands. So putting your hand on the side, I want you to take your other hand, press down on that hand, make sure that all the surfaces of your hand are flat on the ground, and I want you to lean forward and count up to 10. So that'll be 1, 2, 6, 9, and on the 10th count, I want you to hold that pressure for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, and 10, and then you let go. And you do the same on your right hand. Same thing, pressure, just bounce back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 9, and on the 10th count, so you're leaning forward to teach your wrists that range of motion, and you're holding for 10 seconds, okay? After I'm done with that, shake your wrists, put them together on the floor, and again, you're leaning. So this will get your body used to the weight of your body on your wrists. Okay? So keep doing that for 10 seconds. At the 10th second, you hold that for 10 seconds. Another good warm-up for your wrists would be, I'll do this when facing the camera, putting your hands about shoulder width apart. I just want you to do wrist circles. So I'm just going around in circles like that. And you should feel some pressure on your wrists. And you can go the reverse way as well. And that will strain your wrists. Don't do too much, just do what you can handle, because it's not going to benefit you to do too much. Another great wrist exercise, you take your wrists and have them facing this way. Look at me. And then place that on the ground and just do side to side. 1, 2, 3, 5. Or just hold it in this position. So all these stretches will give your wrist mobility. Or you can move backwards, forwards, just like that. Also include wrist circles, your hands together, making sure blood circulates, because those joints are really important. I want you to shake your wrists back and forth, up and down in circles. So now that your wrists are warm, there's 2 moves that I want you to be very good at. As you're working towards your crow stand or your frog stand, I want you to be very good at push-ups and planks. So let's do a quick 10-second plank, and from that 10-second plank, we go into 5 strict push-ups, okay? So with your planks, I want you to do them with locked out arms. I don't want you to do them on your elbows, because then we're not engaging our wrists. So doing them with locked out arms, shoulder width apart. So we're not doing our push-ups that wide, we're actually doing them shoulder width apart. So that's what we want, okay? And shoulder width apart, for that plank. So we'll start with the plank and then do the push-up. On your toes, straight line, okay? I don't want you like that. I want you having a straight line. Look at my shoulder blades. I'm pushing them up and down. So I'm not tucked in like that, but I'm like that. Okay, let's hold this for 10 seconds. 10, squeeze your core. 7, 6, 5, 4, ass down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 10 push-ups. 1, all the way down, kiss the floor. 2, let's go all the way down. 3, let's go all the way down. 4, let's go all the way down. 5, and for my beginner athletes, knees on the floor, same thing. My ass is not up, it's tucked in, my core is engaged. Kiss the floor. 6, let's go. 7, let's go. 8, and hold it for a split second at the bottom. 9, and for that last one, 10. Let's go. 10. So now the thing about push-ups is if you do them correctly, they're very, very hard. But if you do them like this guy, they're going to be extremely easy. If you do them like this, oh no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Those are not push-ups. I don't know what those are. Those are stupid ups maybe. I don't know what they are. Just don't do it. Okay, having done that, now we can start to think about how we can start to do the move. So the thing about the front stand, you're putting a lot of weight and load on your shoulders, okay? So the first thing you might need, just have a pillow in front of you. The push-ups are going to build that strength in your shoulders, especially your front delts, and the plank is going to build the core stability you need to hold that position together. Okay, so hands are always shoulder width apart. Now, when you place them on the ground, same thing with your push-up. I want you to imagine you are literally digging your hands into the ground. Okay? Same thing with your push-up. It's not flat. This is not efficient. I want you to think that you wanted to grab the earth, grab it into a fist, and that ensures you've got more output. So let's really squeeze the earth. Okay? So on your carpet, imagine you're squeezing it. Imagine you're squeezing it. Now, you've got a pillow in front in case you fall over. The first variation, shoulder width apart, bringing your feet together, the heels of your feet together. So you have the heels of your feet together like that, and your hands are like this. And I want the inside part of your quads to rest on this part of your arm, okay, on the back of your arm. And what I want you to do is to simply lean forward, okay? I'll do that from the side. If you don't lean forward, you're not going to get it. You need to lean forward. And I know it's scary, but you need to lean forward. That's why we've got the pillow. If you lean too much, you fall, but nothing's going to happen. Okay, so lean forward and back, okay? Lean forward and back. Keep pushing into the ground. Remember, in our push-up, we're always pushing into the ground, trying to push away. So we want to keep that. All right, so just that and back. Just like that and back. Now, if you notice, I'm not leaning forwards at all. I'm just going up, that just a bit and back. But we want to lean forward, and leaning forward is scary, but if you lean forward, if you fall, you just land on your pillow. And if you fall, you just land on your pillow. So about doing that. Okay. So let's try to do 5 reps, just falling into the pillow and coming back up. Push into the ground. Push, 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 push. 1. Come back out like that. If you're strong enough, you can push yourself off the pillow onto your feet. I'll show you what that looks like. 2. That. And push. 3. Just that. And push. 4. Just that. And push. And 5. Just that. And push. Now the good thing with rocking in and out of frog stand is that you're building that endurance and strength in your shoulders. And if you keep doing it, one day, as you're rocking forwards and backwards, just tell yourself you want to stop. And instead of rocking forwards, you just stop. Like that. Point your toes, engage your core, look. If you look down, you'll be fine. If you look up, you'll be fine. But if you're a beginner, try to look forward. Don't look down, because where you're looking is where you go. Now, another important thing, if you look at my forearm in the pose, I'm not like this. Okay, my forearm is not in this angle. I'm definitely not like this, having bent arms. I want you to keep your forearm perpendicular to the ground. So 90 degrees is what we want, and that's what will be efficient. Okay, so let's do the first version for 5 seconds. So as you're getting more comfortable, I want you to try and do 5 sets, 5 seconds. So that will look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you come down. Rest up to 2 minutes, and then repeat the cycle and do 5 sets. Now, that version of the frog stand is not the best, and it's not ideal. The most ideal version of the frog stand is what I showed you at the beginning, where you've got your knees resting on your triceps. Okay, so if you look at your arm, between your elbow and your tricep muscle, there's this space in between. I want you to put your knee on this space, and that's what you will use to support yourself. Now, I want you to attempt this variation only when you can do the last variation for 25 to 30 seconds. Okay, so if you can do it for 25 to 30 seconds, you've built enough strength in your shoulders to take on this variation. So with this variation, coming off on your toes again, I want you to think of putting your knees on the pits of your elbows and lean forward. Again, we've got the pillow. If we fall forward, we just land. Okay? And then we come back down. If you've got the strength, you can rock out of the frog stand again. So if you've got enough strength and you fall forward, you can simply put that a bit hard actually. Okay. And the more you do that, the more you'll find that one day you'll be able to just hold your frog stand. Now, I'm pushing into the ground. Think about breathing all the time. Breathe and push into the ground. Be tall. Squeeze. And come back down. So, that's the curl stand, guys. I want you to work on it. It's a great move, and I know that it will give you lots of benefits, because it has given me lots of benefits. Tricep strength, wrist mobility and strength, and shoulder strength. And it's not an easy move, as you can hear. I'm actually out of breath, because that in itself was a big workout. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you got something from the content. I hope you'll still keep watching my videos. I've got other stuff, and I'm asking you to just go to my channel and watch my content, watch my material. Let me know what you want me to cover. And until next time, guys, I hope you will like and comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel, share the content, and I'll see you next time. Calm Strength, we're out.